Ama Ajiman. Now let's begin from the camp of the former Ghana Football Association President Kwesi Nyanteji as he has waded into the Black Stars' poor performances. The senior national team has turned out shocking performances in the last 3 international tournaments. Ghana has recorded a win out of 9 games. The woes of the Black Stars were compounded after failing to qualify for the 2025 AFCON tournament scheduled to be hosted in Morocco. After 6 games, Ghana recorded 3 draws and 3 defeats without a win, which means the team will not participate in the tournament for the first time in 2 decades, reflecting on the poor performances of the Black Stars. Kwesi Nyanteji, who previously served as a FIFA Executive Council member, believes the sharp decline of the team is not normal. In an interview, he said, the Black Stars challenges are not normal. Maybe when I was in charge, I was doing things differently. If you look at the coaches who coached the Black Stars, it is not the same as today. On international front, defending champions Manchester City will face Juventus in the group stage of the FIFA Club World Cup next summer, whilst Chelsea meets Brazilian side Flamengo. Pep Guardiola's City, who beat Brazilian side Fluminense to win the tournament for the first time last year, will begin their title defense against Morocco's Wydad and also Al Ain of the United Arab Emirates in Group G. The revamped FIFA World Cup, which has been extended to 32 games, will take place in the United States between 15 June and 13 July next year. To the English Premier League, Bournemouth leapfrog and increasingly out of sorts Tottenham in the Premier League after Dean's header secured a deserved 1-0 victory at the Vitality Stadium. The result means it is 1 win in 6 games for Ange Postecoglou, less than a fortnight since he witnessed a side 4-0 victory at champions Manchester City. Tottenham have now lost 9 of their last 13 away games in the Premier League. Tottenham boss Ange Postecoglou was disappointed with the 1-0 defeat to Bournemouth, and according to him, his side was not good enough.
Yeah, very disappointing. Started the game well, and we kind of started the game the way we wanted to, and sort of started controlling it. But we give away a real poor goal, really poor goal, and that allows the opposition then to, it's a difficult place to come to anyway, but then it allows them to sit back and they can play the football they want, counter attack, and we've got to open up. And it's just disappointing and not good enough, because it's not something that's a one-off. We've done that now 3 or 4 times, and we've paid a price for it.
Now, Ange Postecoglou was confronted by angry supporters at the final whistle, and whilst he deemed that as a direct feedback from the supporters, he said he didn't like the reaction at all.
I guess so. Look, I got no issue with it. Like I said, didn't like what was being said, because I'm a human being, but you've got to cop it, and I've been around long enough to know that when things don't go well, that you've got to understand the frustration, the disappointment, and they're rightly disappointed tonight because again we've let a game of football get away from us, but that's okay. I'm okay with all that.
Alex Iwobi continued his red-hot form by leading Fulham to victory and up to 6th in the Premier League with 2 goals in a 3-1 win over Brighton. The 28-year-old was deployed deeper than usual in the central midfield, yet pressed high to capitalise on a Brighton mistake in the 4th minute, and then curled in a late third for the host to make it 3 goals and 2 assists in his last 4 appearances. Speaking after the game, Alex Iwobi says he should be scoring more goals.
At times, everyone makes a mistake, so I was able to capitalise on the first mistake, and then the second goal, I felt like I was fighting for my dear life, trying to get the ball off one of the players. Then when I got a bit of space and time, I tried to keep myself composed and hit the target. There was a little deflection, but they all count. As long as they're going, I don't mind.
Meanwhile, Brighton head coach Fabian Hosella says believes his side does not deserve the defeat.
I think we deserve much more. We created a lot of chances for maybe 2-3 games. We weren't able to score, and then we could see the goal from an easy mistake and from a set piece, and that's football. If you don't make your own chances which you created, you get punished.
Now, there's more Premier League action this weekend, and Everton will host Liverpool in the Merseyside derby at the Goodison Park. Crystal Palace will take on Manchester City. Brentford will play against Newcastle United. Aston Villa will host Southampton at the Villa Park. Manchester United will face Nottingham Forest at the Old Trafford. On Sunday, Tottenham will take on Chelsea in the London derby. Fulham will also face Arsenal, another London derby. Leicester City will play at home to Brighton, and Ipswich will host Bournemouth. To the Spanish La Liga, Barcelona will play away to Real Betis. Girona will play against Real Madrid. Vallecano will play away to Valencia. And Atletico Bilbao will face Villarreal. Atletico Madrid will also take on Sevilla. In the Italian Serie A, Inter Milan will face Parma. AC Milan will clash with Atlanta. Juventus will trade tackles with Bologna. Roma will host Leeds, and Napoli will come up against Lazio. This is our wrap-up sports chat here on the Morning Star. I am Nana Ama Ajiman. The show continues with Na Dede Tete.
Yeah, very.